Okay. So how did you explain misplaced modifiers the other day? We're saying that misplaced modifiers, I think it's misplaced. In other words, it is placed in the wrong position. So unlike the dangling modifier where we need to introduce a subject and maybe introduce and change part of the construction, misplaced modifiers basically is a matter of identifying them and you lift them. You carry them from where they are supposed to be, from the wrong position to where they're supposed to be. Read on, please. Read on, please.
Oh, okay, sorry, sir. Explanation of concept or introduction. I hope you are familiar with the word misplaced. What does it mean? It means misplaced. It means placed in the wrong position. So what do you think the term misplaced modifier means? It means a modifier that is positioned at the wrong place in a sentence. It is necessary to know that a misplaced modifier can make a sentence ambiguous. A misplaced modifier can be removed from a sentence.
Okay. So misplaced. Let's look at this example. Now read this one, please.
Consider the following sentences carefully and determine whether there is any misplaced modifier in it, or determine whether there is any ambiguity. 1. I bought a book from a bookshop with a blue cover. When
Now,
you
so
read
look at
this
this
sentence,
one. When you read this, it might look like there is no mistake here. But grammatically, there is a mistake. Read it. You read it. Read on, please.
when you read this sentence for the first time, it will appear as though there is no error, but indeed there is. When I ask you to go into a room and bring a jug with 2 handles, you look for that jug and reject all others that have 1 or 3 or so and so handles.
Okay.
The modifier with 2 handles qualifies or modifies the noun jug. Secondly, the modifier with this immediately follows the noun jug in the sentence. If you agree to the jug and its modifier analysis, then you agree that there is an error in sentence 1. For emphasis, I'll bring it back. I bought a book from a bookshop with a blue cover. What is the modifier in the sentence above? It is with the cover, which follows the noun bookshop.
Yeah. So I'm saying that I bought a jack, or maybe jack with 2 handles. You see that the noun comes, then the modifier comes immediately after it. Jack with 2 handles. A girl in green shirt. Girl in green top. A boy in blue trousers. In blue trousers. So you see, the prepositional phrase will qualify the noun because it comes immediately after it. It's also possible to see a whole clause. For example, the man who is driving. Man who is driving. The man in blue shirt. So you see, the prepositional phrase and then the relative clauses, they modify nouns because they follow them immediately. So in this case, a jack with 2 handles. Now, when we come to this place, you see, I bought a book from a bookshop with a blue cover. Here, the prepositional phrase with the blue cover follows bookshop. It follows the word bookshop. So the understanding is that there is a book shop and it has a cover. The cover is blue. Read on for us, please.
Say, please, the same thing or?
Read on for us.
The modifier with two handles qualifies or modifies the noun jag. Secondly, the modifier with two handles immediately follows the noun jag in the sentence. If you agree to the jag and its modifier analysis, then you will agree that there is an error in sentence 1. For emphasis, I will bring it back. I bought a book from a bookshop with a blue cover. What is the modifier in the sentence above? It is with blue cover, which follows the noun.
Hello.
Hi.
Continue, please. Continue.
From the analysis, we can conclude that the modifier with blue cover modifies the noun bookshop. So the understanding is that the bookshop from which I bought the book has a cover and the cover is blue. Do you think that is the meaning the writer wants to convey? No. I think the writer wants to indicate that the book that he or she bought has a blue cover and not the bookshop. If this is so, then we have to move the modifier from the place to the right place as follows. I bought a book with blue cover from a bookshop. Now consider the following sentences and determine whether there are any misplaced modifiers in them. 1. It almost cost us $1,000 to finish the job. 2. Kofi placed the cap on his head that he bought from Accra. 3. A boy fell into a pothole, ran across the road. 4. Mary saw her grandmother when she was playing ampe.
Now, let's continue this. Let's go to the next two slides and read on, please.
Discussions. A misplaced modifier can be only one word, which is wrongly placed. In sentence 1, the word almost is misplaced. In the bracket, unclear. It is almost cost us $1,000 to finish the job. Assuming I say I nearly fell, did I fall? The answer is no. So if it almost cost us $1,000, then it actually did not cost us anything. And it also means we did not finish any job. Perhaps a clearer sentence will be, so now the correct sentence, it cost us almost $1,000 to finish the job.
So explaining this one, it almost cost us $1,000 to finish the job. If I say I almost fell, almost fell. That means the thing didn't happen. The action didn't happen. The action did not take place. So if you say it almost cost us, it means that the action didn't take place. So that is not supposed to be the correct thing. It cost us almost $1,000. It cost us almost $1,000. All this means is that we spend less than $1,000. Read on, please.
So that word almost should not be placed close to the word cost, but it should be placed close to 1,000 so that it modifies it. What this means is that we spent less than $1,000 to finish the job. Unclear. Point 2.
Yeah, so the other day, I gave an example of how just one word can bring about differences in meaning. And we saw one example like only Kofi gave his mother $1,000. I think we did something like that. Hello?
Yes, we did.
And then we said only Kofi gave his mother $1,000. It's different from saying Kofi gave only $1,000 to his mother. So only Kofi gave his mother $1,000. We said it could mean that the modifier only is modifying Kofi, which means that maybe there are other siblings or maybe people who give money to, who offered money to Kofi's mother. And it could be various sums of money, maybe less than $1,000, or it could be more than $1,000. And it was only Kofi among the lot or among the few. How many they are, we don't know, who gave out exactly $1,000. And then we said that Kofi gave only $1,000 to his mother. It means that the writer is trying to say that Kofi has more money than $1,000, and so the writer was expecting that Kofi should have given more. Kofi gave only $1,000 to his mother. Then we saw another example. Kofi gave only his mother $1,000, suggesting that maybe there were other people there who received various sums of money from Kofi, but among the lot, it was only his mother who received $1,000. Very good. So one word can bring about the difference in meaning. Very good. Let's continue, please.
Unclear. Kofi placed the cap on his head, bought from Accra. In sentence 2, the modifier which follows head is misplaced. What the sentence means is that Kofi bought his head from Accra. Do you think this is what I think he means is clear one. Kofi unclear. A boy fell into
Hello, I couldn't hear what you said.
Running across the road.
Hello. It looks like
I
it's
said
a network problem. Now, so Kofi placed the cap. So you see, like I was trying to explain to you, the modifier that he brought from Accra, he bought from Accra, follows cap. Unlike what we saw earlier on, where he said Kofi placed the cap on his head that he bought from Accra. It means that it was the head that he bought from Accra in the first sentence. But here, it is clearer, or it's clear that it is the cap that he bought from Accra. Now, a boy fell into a pothole running across the road. When you read this one, it appears as though, you see the word pothole. So this is not, well, of course, it sounds, you see the pothole is followed by running across the road. So it's similar to what we did before by talking about the monkey and the driving to Accra. So this is not an example of misplaced modifier. Actually, it's a dangling modifier. But in the examination, and nobody is going to ask you to identify whether it is a dangling modifier or misplaced modifier. If our exam is going to be written, which I believe is going to be, you are given a sentence and it's faulty, and you are asked to modify it. So if you see it as a misplaced modifier, or if the sentence contains a misplaced modifier, the job there is to locate the modifier and put it at the correct place. If it is a dangling modifier, you just have to introduce the appropriate subject and rewrite it meaningfully. That is all. This doesn't call for any problem. It doesn't call for any noise. Now, so a boy fell into a pothole running across the road. Here, because the word running across the road follows the noun a pothole, it will sound as though it is the pothole that was running. But I think the correct thing should be what? A boy running across the road fell into a pothole. A boy running across the road fell into a pothole. Not that a boy fell into a pothole running across the road. So somebody can argue that your statement means that The pothole was running. Very good. Let's look at this one too. Read on, please. Who is reading for us? Okay, number 4. Can you hear me anyway?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Yes, sir.
Amma saw her grandmother when she was playing ampy. He said that I did that. The confusion here comes with the pronoun she, because Amma saw her grandmother. Amma is a woman of female, a feminine gender. Grandmother too is feminine gender. So both of them can be referred to she. Now, it is not clear whether it was the grandmother who was playing ampy or Amma who was playing ampy. So we explained to say that if it is the case that it was Amma who was playing ampy, you must make it clear. If it was a grandmother who was playing ampy, you must make it clear. There is no law preventing grandmothers from playing ampy. But in our writing, we want to make things clear. So, was it Amma who was playing ampy or her grandmother? Clear. When Amma was playing ampy, she saw her grandmother. This is clear. This is clear. Now, assuming that it was the grandmother who was playing ampy, how will we reconstruct the sentence? Hello.
Hi.
So, when grandma was playing ampy, she saw Amma.
Okay. Is there a different way to say it apart from that?
So, Doc,
Yeah.
so my own goal idea, Amma saw her grandmother playing ampy.
Amma saw her grandmother.
Playing ampy.
So it means that it was a grandmother who was playing ampy.
Yes, please.
Okay. Amma saw her grandmother playing ampy. Okay. Or maybe you can also make it stronger. Amma saw her grandmother. Maybe you can, if you want to actually make it stronger and clearer, then maybe there's a need for repetition somewhere. Amma saw her grandmother when her grandmother was playing ampy, but that is well, of course, is too much repetition. Amma saw her grandmother playing ampy. Could be correct. Yes. Boedu, is it Boadu or Boedu? Is it plural or something?
Yeah, same. Grandmother was playing ampy when she saw Mary.
She saw?
Mary.
There is no Mary in the sentence anyway.
Mhm.
Okay.
So
Lecture.
grandmother was playing ampy when she saw Amma.
Okay. Lecture.
Amma was playing ampy when she saw her grandmother.
Okay. Very good. Now, let's look at these examples here. The first one is here. These are past questions and possible exam questions. I bought a computer from a woman with a bled screen. I bought a computer from a woman with a bled screen. What does this sentence mean?
No, please come again.
The sentence is on the screen and you can see it. And I'm asking you, what does it mean?
Say,
Yes.
please, if I understand, it means the computer the person that he bought from the woman is having a blurred screen.
No, that is not a meaning.
Sir,
Yes.
with what is here, it means the woman is rather having a blade screen because the sentence is ambiguous.
Yes. So you see, if you look at it, I bought a computer from a woman. We just discussed this. When we're talking about prepositional phrases, the woman followed by with a blurred screen, suggesting that the woman has a screen and the screen is blurred. If it is not so, then how do we reconstruct this?
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
I bought a computer with a blur screen from a woman.
Okay. I bought a computer with a blurred screen from a woman. Is there another way to say it apart from this?
Say, I bought a blurred screen computer from a woman.
Okay. Is there any other way to say apart from these two?
Sir,
Yes.
the computer I bought from a woman has a blurred screen.
Okay. Now, very good. Let's continue with the next one, number 2.
Sir,
The exercise, yes.
sir,
Yes.
The exercise are in the room that the teacher gave us to revise. At the age of 4, my mother was teaching me how to play the piano. Point 4. Some students possess guns on campus with which they threaten us.
Okay.
The government will
In the second one, the exercise are in the room that the teacher gave us to revise. What does it mean?
Sir,
Yeah.
it means that the room is rather what we are revising and not
Okay.
the
So
exercise.
what should be the correct thing?
So the correct thing should be the exercise. Sir, please hold on. I'll come back. And this
say.
Yes.
So let's say the exercise the teacher gave us to revise is in the room.
Okay.
Thank
The
you.
exercises the exercises the teacher gave us to revise are in the room. That should be the correct thing. Number 3, yes. Number
At the
3.
age of 4, my mother was teaching me how to play the piano.
And number 3, what is the ambiguity there?
My mother was teaching me how to play piano at the age of 4.
Number 3, what is the ambiguity there?
Because
Angela
touch
and somebody using iPhone, please mute your system. We are not interested in the soccer. I'm not interested in the soccer now. So whoever is listening to soccer, if you want to go listen to soccer, you can leave the Zoom meeting and go. Of course, I'll record the Zoom meeting and then place it on your page for you. But as it is now, we are not interested in the soccer match. Yes, number 3, at the age of 4, my mother was teaching me how to play the piano. I'm asking, what is the ambiguity there? Theophilus.
Yeah, please, at the age of 4.
I cannot hear what you are saying, please. Can somebody answer the question, please? Hello. Is there anybody in the class who can answer the question? Or you can't hear me? Yes.
Is about the age. It's not clear whether it is the mother at the age of 4 who was teaching the piano or the child, as in who the piano was being taught.
So how will you modify this?
There.
So I think my mother taught me how to play the piano at the age of 4.
You are saying the same thing.
My mother taught me how to play the piano when I was at the age of 4.
Okay, that is clearer. Is there any different way to see apart from that? To modify this apart from what she said?
Sir, please let me try.
Hello, sir.
By 4 years, I was taught how to play the piano by my mother.
Say it again.
By 4 years, I was taught how to play the piano by my mother.
Okay, is there any different way to see apart from this?
Thank you.
Sir, at the age of 4,
Yes, sir.
I was taught how to play the piano by my mother.
Okay, is there another way to see apart from this?
I was taught how to play the piano by
Okay, let's go to number 4. No, let's go to number 4. Yeah, number 4.
Some students possess guns on campus with which they threaten us.
What is ambiguity here?
Student threaten.
What is the ambiguity here?
Possess guns on campus.
Pardon?
Possess guns on campus.
There's no problem with that one.
Some students.
With which they threaten.
What is it? There's an ambiguity here. There is a point of misunderstanding here. There is a point of confusion. Yes, yes.
With which they threaten.
Hello.
Hello, I can hear.
Yeah, it's either the gun
Which they threaten.
or the students are threatening us.
Say it again.
I said it's either the gun which is threatening us or the students are threatening us.
No, that's not it. That is not it.
I think so.
Ajiri Theophilus.
Yes, sir. The ambiguity is with which they threaten us.
What about that?
It doesn't make sense.
What doesn't make
They
sense?
threaten us with what?
So
no,
is it the guns that is threatening us or the
if you say it doesn't
campus?
make sense, what is it that doesn't make sense?
Because they threaten you. They threaten you with what?
Yes, and I'm saying that in a sentence, what is it that they are threatening us with? Elsie lecture Elsie lecture.
Yes, sir. Sir, the ambiguity here is they are threatening them with campus instead of guns.
How do you know?
So,
No, how do you know?
because they said on guns on campus with which they threaten us. So the campus is directly threatening us instead of the guns.
How do you know that from the construction? How do you know it? How are you able to know this?
Because the sentence says some students possess guns on campus with which they threaten us.
You are not answering the question. How do you know from the construction? How do you know that it is the campus? How do you know that this sentence is not meaningful? How do you know that the sentence is ambiguous? What is it that is there? Yes.
Because if
yes.
Sorry.
You continue.
Okay, because if the guns are supposed to, if from the sentence, the guns are not, say I'm coming.
You're not answering the question. What they call, there's somebody who call what? Foam muscle, what the name? There's a name that I saw right now.
Say,
yeah.
Say the campus is misplaced.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's.
Is it the campus that is misplaced?
Yes.
How and how?
Hello, sir.
Yes.
So it's like it is the campus that is threatening them instead of the gun that they used to threaten.
I agree, but I'm saying that
them.
When you agree, when you see the sentence, how do you get that information that you are giving me now?
Okay. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Elsie lecture. Yes.
So it's because the with which is following the campus.
Okay. So if it is not so, then how do we modify this?
Some students possess guns with which they threaten us on campus.
Say it again.
Some students possess guns with which they threaten us on campus.
Okay. Very good. So number 5. Number 5.
The government will the government will present her budget in whole, which will promote trade in whole.
No, let's modify this. Which will promote trade.
Okay.
So what does it mean? What does this one mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With this one, it means who is promoting the trade, not the budget.
Okay.
That's where the ambiguity comes in.
So how will we modify it? How will we modify it?
Fair.
Yeah.
The government will present her budget, which will promote trade in whole.
Okay. So it means that the budget will be presented in whole town. presented in whole town. Not that, as it stands now, we are saying that who is responsible for promoting trade. But that is not what the writer wanted to say. The government will present a budget which will promote trade in who. In other words, they will meet in whole town to do the presentation or to do the declaration or announcement. Okay, very good. So that is it. I think are we going to meet again before you come to face to face? Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm asking you a question you're not answering. Are we going to meet again online before you come to face? Or you don't know the timetable? What is the course outline? Sorry, what is the course prefect? Well, if you don't know it, then I wish you well. If there is a meeting before you come to face, let me know. Until that time, then I wish you well.
Thank you. Have a good evening.
Hello, sir.